Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day if you have been paying attention to the crypto market. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin experienced that profit-taking phase, which actually pushed it down to 86,000. It was able to recover and now it's consolidating close to 88,000. And let's just say Dogecoin is mirroring that very well, but at the same time giving bigger gains. Right now it is sitting close to 37 cents, but what is crazier is the trading volume is showing no signs of slowing down. Rather, it's actually catching up to Ethereum, and that's crazy to say. On the other end, there are some whales which are buying this like crazy. As you can see, this whale just in the last 4 to 5 hours have purchased close to $10 million worth of Dogecoin. Analysts are warning that Dogecoin correction after the sell signal flashes multiple time frames, so just be a little cautious. And Dogecoin Golden Cross sparks a rally hopes that maybe we might be seeing a 3,000% surge in a very near future. And will Dogecoin reach that dollar, which everyone is anticipating? There is a lot to cover today. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything relating to Dogecoin, join the biggest community on YouTube by simply going down and tapping that red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening to Dogecoin. They decide to throw some money into it, it starts backing up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Now, first of all, I just want to show you guys this. I have been paying very close attention to the daily chart. So this is the 1-day chart, and you can see that ever since breaking above 35 cents, it's actually showing no signs of falling below that. Obviously, this time around, if we do decide to fall short, obviously 35 cents is going to be a really strong support that will be able to hold up the price. And it is really clear because you can see that multiple times just in the last 24 hours, when Bitcoin did decide to, take a little bit of a pullback, Doge did exactly the same, but the support multiple times was found close to 35 cents. Why was this? Well, the simple answer is there was a lot of limit orders or limit buy orders that must have been triggered, which helped the market climb back up. This is perfect because that's exactly what we need. We need to make sure that after such a big jump up in price, Doge needs to be able to consolidate before going more explosive. I know a lot of you guys may have the question, Sky, from here, what's going to be a really strong resistance that Dogecoin will have to pay attention to? Well, right now, honestly, if you just pay attention to what happened previously, that's exactly where we should be worried. Close to 45 cents is going to be the really strong resistance for Dogecoin, and you can see that when we did see the very crazy spike close to 44 cents, there was rejection. This time around, when we climb back up, we just need to make sure that we do not get rejected around the same phase again. The reason for this is because breaking above this will very high likely push the Dogecoin to a point where it will be breaking its all-time high. Just keep in mind, there is a lot of holders of Dogecoin which are anticipating that Dogecoin needs to break its all-time high. Seeing that Bitcoin is well above its all-time high, so Dogecoin right now in a lot of people's eyes is playing the catch-up game, which is very good because if everyone is being optimistic and hoping for Dogecoin to get to its all-time high and maybe even make it to $1, the market is going to follow the exact same pattern. On the other end, you can see whales like this. This is the third largest holder of Dogecoin, and you can see that just on the 13th, which is just in the last 24 hours, you can see they have purchased quite a large sum of Dogecoin, and the prices that they are buying at, it does not matter. They're just throwing money into a left, right, and center, and it's not small chunk of money. You can see that this is 15, 30, that's like 40, 50, about 60 to 70 million dollars worth of Dogecoin was purchased just in the last 24 hours. Now that's a lot of money that's being spent. Now they are doing some sort of sales, but you can see that one sale of 29 million, and after that there's not a single sale, and they just keep buying back. That should give you perspective what the whales are hoping for in the near future. But there are some analysts which are saying that you should be a little bit cautious. Now, personally, I like to say this: take the profit if you have enough and that's what you're looking for. I'm not saying that you should always take profit, but taking healthy profit is not a bad thing. And that's where this comes in. The only thing that you should be paying attention to is just make sure that you are not overexposing yourself. If you are playing really high leverage trades, that's where you will get into problems. But if you're holding, you're just a spot holder, nothing to worry about in my opinion. And the open interest is up another 10%, and that's one of the reasons why I'm talking about 4.2 billion open interest is kind of absurd. And on the other end, you can see that the long to the short ratio is actually not showing any signs of slowing down. 66% of the buyers are still holding strong. And another thing that's crazy is 2.4 billion, 66%. You guys can do your maths. That's over $1 billion worth of open interest just for the buy trades. And that can also be seen by the golden cross, which is sparking some crazy things. 3,000% surge is possible. Now, if that does happen, just to give you perspective, that would be insane, because most likely Dogecoin is going to be sitting close to Bitcoin's market cap, which is very unlikely, and that's why I feel like this golden cross would be a little bit harder to reach. And will Dogecoin reach $1? Now this is more likely. Right now we're sitting close to 40 cents, you can say 37, 38 cents, so that's close to a 3x or 2.5x, and that is likely to happen by the end of this year. I would not be surprised if Doge decides to climb a little bit higher, and that can be seen by this. You can see that key support levels for Bitcoin to watch are going to be between 85 and 83 and 72 and 75. If those two are kept while alive, then we will not have to worry about anything, as the market will be able to climb back up. The TD substantial indicator is showing sell signal, and this is what I was telling you about, but you need to be very understanding. What I mean by that is you need to be very cautious when you're taking leverage trades, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Now, Solana beats Ethereum's ecosystem for the first time in October. That's insane. The fact that I am saying this, that Solana's ecosystem beat Ethereum's ecosystem, is kind of absurd. And Italy is lowering their proposed tax hike to 28% for crypto. This is good, because initially they wanted it to be over 30%, which would have been absurd amount. And Trump's election will spark a Wild West era in the crypto, says the Swan.com CEO, because you need to understand that one of the main people in the whole of the country is supporting crypto, and there are so many people under Trump which are also great supporters of crypto, and there is no statement from Elon about Doge. If he makes that statement, let's say Dogecoin will be at $1 overnight. And SEC crypto legitimacy releases. Now, another thing that Trump said, which a lot of people are waiting for, is he's gonna kick the SEC CEO. Now, if that happens, that would also have a really strong impact on XRP and just the whole market in general. And to give you perspective, Doge is still the third most traded crypto, doubling USDC, and it's actually climbing quite close to Ethereum, 66% of the way there. So we got a long way to go. Honestly, Doge has a long way to go. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.